Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Morning Talks with Ro. How are you? It's Monday. Okay, we are in the last 6 months of the year. Where did the time go, right? We are in the last 6 months of the year. What are you going to do to close out 2018 strong? Are you on your square? Have you been handling your business? Have you been putting yourself on track and keeping up with what you need to do? Have you been connecting with other champions? What is going on in your world? Let's do a check-in today. Let's find out what's happening. Let me see if I can help to put you on track. If you're not on track, let me see if I can give you more resources, if you could use more resources. But before we jump into everything, I'm going to welcome everybody into the chat. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Morning Talks with Ro. Good morning, Shanika and Naliji, Jessica, Beverly. What up? Hey, good morning. John's here. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Hey, you know what? While y'all are coming in, I'm going to turn on some music. How about that? Let me turn on some music. I know I was listening to something the other day and I was jamming. So let me see if I can find it. Let me see what's up. Y'all see what's on the radio? But you know what? Let me see. Where's my other song that I was listening to? Good morning, everybody. That's my joint. I ain't listened to this on live yet. Hey! What's up?
One of these days you gon' see me, but I've been right here all this time. Hey.
Y'all got y'all Electric Cafe album yet? In vogue?
But I won't be there by your side. No.
Feel good.
I wish you could treat me
Welcome to the conversation, everybody.
thirsty like the desert ground.
Hey!
Yeah. But I won't know how you're feeling. No, 'cause I won't be anywhere around.
Hey! Y'all dancing with me?
All is good.
Thank you, Shanika.
How I ever deal with life, baby, I want you.
Come on, talk about it.
Those times you said I would be nothing.
Welcome!
Look at me, ain't it something? You know you want it, but you know you can't have nothing but a seat.
Hey! What?
You want this good, but you know
Beezy part about to come up, y'all. Welcoming everybody to the conversation. It's Morning Talks with Ro. You got your morning drink?
I think I need security. Look who's incognito now.
Hey, y'all.
Right now if I called you, you'd be ready to settle down.
Welcome to Morning Talks with Ro.
One of these days is here now. So open up your eyes and
Y'all ready to do a check-in?
I
I hope y'all jamming with me.
So I know that I make myself clear.
Hey! Okay, y'all. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Talks with Ro. Did you know that we are in the last 6 months of 2018? Hello? Where did the time go, y'all? Are you on track with your goals? What have you been up to? What are you doing? What have you created? What haven't you created? And I want to ask you guys a few questions. I want you to put your answers in the chat because this is going to dictate in what direction our conversation goes today. Good morning, you guys. Okay, so questions for you guys to make sure that you are on track. And if you're not on track, or if you don't even have a track, hello, you might not even have a track. Let's find the track. And maybe you could use some tweaks. Or maybe you could use some resources that I might have to help you to take another bold step, right? So has anyone in here signed up for any seminar that's coming up between now and the last 6 months of the year that's going to either help you to stretch as a business person or as a human to take things to the next level? It's going to help you to build a skill. It's going to help you to build your communication. It's going to help you to build something. Have you signed up for a seminar? Okay, another question. Does anybody have a mentor or a coach that they have on deck that's going to help them to give some accountability, give them some direction, help you to excel in whatever field that you've chosen that you like? Is anybody helping you? Have you chosen someone to help you? Do you think that would be good for you to have? Another question. What about putting yourself on a success timeline? So, have you decided I'm going to read these 3 books? Or I'm going to listen to these 5 audiobooks between now and the end of this year. I got to consume this information in order to become a greater version of myself. Talk to me in the chat and tell me who has something set up for them that is going to support them in taking the next bold step between now and the end of 2018. Put it in the chat. Let me see what's going on. Who's doing what? Did you get your morning drink? Everybody who I haven't said hello to yet, welcome to Morning Talks with Ro. If you haven't visited RhonaBennett.com, be sure to do that. You can book one-on-one sessions with me. It's called live Skype coaching sessions with Ro. So if you want to take this to the next level and you want my support, one-on-one, some accountability, and also my resources, also whatever conversations we might need to have to help you with whatever particular healing you're looking for. Sometimes it's not about acquiring things. It may be about a certain quality of life that you're missing out on. Do you need to do some emotional decluttering? Do you need to do some healing and forgiveness? Do you need to move past an emotional block that may be blocking your prosperity? These things don't, just because we can push them to the back of our mind doesn't mean that they're not causing static in our background that could be causing static in your ability to succeed. Because there's this quote out there by T. Harv Eker. A lot of you have heard me say it. How you do anything is how you do everything. If that's true, then if you are pushing something to the background that's really important and needs to be dealt with, you're probably doing it somewhere else in your life, and it's probably blocking some of your prosperity. So it's really, really important to heal, not just get things or do things or get other skills. It's a holistic approach to success. A holistic approach to being healthy about life and your outlook and your perspective, right? Okay, what are you guys saying? What up? Welcome to the conversation. Welcome to Morning Talks with Ro. Hey now. Okay, thank you, Bindu, for supporting the record like that, buying 3 copies. Bless up. Good morning, everybody. Going to the Woman in the Digital conference and working with a mentor from another professional organization you're in. You need to read more. Got piles of books, want to read. Good, Courtney. You got some stuff on the table. Now you want to create deadlines for that stuff so you can make it real, right? You want to, if we don't give ourselves some kind of target, you'll probably be aimlessly walking. There's nothing pushing you to take the steps and be consistent. So put deadlines on things, you guys. Naliji says, you already did that for me. You did that for me already, Coach. Bless up, Naliji. She's a PPU alumni. If you guys want to, we are halfway through the transformational journey with my current students. But if you're looking for a whole other level of support and a whole other level of camaraderie, and then, of course, we come together. This is my plan. This year is our first year. We're doing our first annual retreat vacation exclusively for the students at Personal Power University. We're going to Orlando, Florida, so that we can come out of the digital world and into the tangible one and give each other some hugs and all that good stuff. So if you want to become a part of my PPU family, check out what it's about at my website, RhonaBennett.com. Reach out to me in about 5 weeks. I'm going to be doing another round. Okay. Debbie says, I have a personal trainer now to help you train and improve your body. Bless up, Debbie. Beverly says, I have 2 coaches around me. Yes, you do. To keep me accountable. Listening to one right now. That's right, Beverly. Beverly got on board. How long has it been, Beverly? 2 months? And you've accomplished, have you covered a lot of ground. Beverly is definitely working with me, but Beverly is a sound healer. So if you want to check out what Beverly does and how she can provide for you, be sure to do that. Beverly's an amazing person. Courtney says, not to mention PPU. Courtney is a current student at PPU. Bless up, baby. Good morning, Troy. Hey, Andre. Shirley says, I'm going in September to a university to study English for my upcoming blog. I want to start. Congratulations, Shirley. This is another PPU alumni. Shout out, babe. Good day, Ashley. Jennifer says, hey, Soror. Hey, now. Okay. So some of you in the chat do have some things in place that are helping you to build on a skill or take another bold step towards what you want. But for those of you who don't, have something in place on the grid of success, we're going to call it the grid of success, from now until the end of 2018, because if you just joined the conversation, just a reminder, we are in the last 6 months of 2018. What are you willing to do so that you can see your dreams manifest? What can you do between now and then to move the needle of progress in your life? What is it that you want? Are you clear? What's the next bold step for you? Put that in the chat. Who in here doesn't have anything on their success grid to move the needle of progress, but they want to move the needle of progress? What do you want? And then maybe I can help to give you some resources or to think outside of the box to put you on track with your success. Hey, everybody. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Aisha, good morning. Accountability is key. Yes, it is. And sometimes, even if you don't have a coach or a mentor that can step up for you in the area of accountability, get a friend. Get a parent if you have a good relationship with them. Call on somebody that's already in your social circle that you know believes in you, and that would be more than happy to be like a checkpoint for you to make sure that you're on track with yourself. Also, put it in your phone. Let your smartphones make you smarter, folks. Don't let it keep distracting you. If it's going to distract you, let it distract you with the stuff that's going to help you to move the needle of progress. So start using your calendar for good. Put in your calendar, if you need to put in several alerts a day, your affirmations, put that in there to remind you of where you're going and who you are, who you choose to be. If you need to do something every day that's going to chip away at your goal, even if it's 10 minutes, let me just tell you how many people have been successful if they just chipped away at their goal every day. When we do a no days off challenge, whoa. And there are some people who have gotten their degrees, their certificates of completion because they have taken these no days off challenge. Give yourself a no days off challenge. Put it in your phone. Remind yourself that you got to handle your business. You'd be surprised, even if you work a little bit every day on what you want to do or what you need to do, you will eventually get it done. Okay, let's see. All right, Ronald, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the conversation. You guys are talking. I love it. Stay with it ability. Hello. Eric says, here's a good question. I manage an artist and I have my own career, but it's such a challenge to juggle both careers. How do I find a good balance between them? Well, let's see if we can ask you some questions that get you to the answer that you probably already have. Ooh. What is it about this artist that you believe in that made you take on the responsibility of them? I want you to put that in the chat if you can. What is it about them that you believe in that made you pick up the responsibility? Because I wanna expand your scope for your why. Because your why is probably going to have to drive you, because it's a lot of work to possibly manage yourself and someone else, because you're being creative for two people. Right? So you got to have a big enough why to accommodate those two people. And then maybe you want to ask yourself also, in what way can you be of service to them that will be in their best interest? Is it in their best interest that you continue managing them if it's conflicting with your own? Or can you expand your scope in your ability to do it for them and with them? Answer that for me in the chat, and then we're going to take the next step on that. Thank you for the question, Eric. Hey, Eric. Welcome to the conversation. I know who this is. Okay, Bianca says she's going to try to do something that we talked about. I don't know what you're talking about, but I know it's something. Beverly says, if you have a family, it's important to get them on board as well. My husband has a personal trainer and also a coach to help him with his upcoming book. Beautiful. Yeah, enrolling, that would almost be like something they say, enrolling the people around you. Keep everyone around you engaged in the process. That might, because people like to support what they help to create. Very important thing, you know? So keep the people around you engaged in what you do. Ask them questions on how they can contribute, right? Or what they like or don't like. People like to support what they help to create, you know? Let's see what else you guys are saying. Aisha, the right support system is key. Tell the truth. I love the no days off. You still read so many books. Now, bless up, Shirley. You have accomplished so much because you have engaged to be consistent about the no days off challenge. I personally have accomplished so much, you guys, because I take these no days off challenges seriously. And I will chip away, even if it's 10 minutes sometimes. I'm like, I got to get it in. It develops an incredible habit of persistence and consistency. It really, really does. And that you really need. Patience and persistence, consistency, these are key traits to have when you want to manifest something. Okay, let's see what else you guys are saying. Welcome to the conversation, Mr. McIntyre. Drinking ice water because it's Christine, I swear. Bianca, no days off challenge. Gonna try that. Hey, if you guys want to do a no days off challenge, because I don't want us to leave this chat without doing some kind of challenge to help us move the needle of progress over the next week, because we're going hard in the paint for 2018. We're going to finish it strong. So if we're going to finish it strong, we got to put some challenges in here to make us do the work. So if you want to, hashtag no days off, and then we can create a new no days off challenge and see what you guys are able to accomplish between now and the next time we talk next week. And then if we want to go real gangster with it, right, we can do it for 2 weeks. And then you guys can come back and tell me what you accomplished in 2 weeks. You'd be surprised if you take this stuff seriously and you really put the time and the effort in, what you can, the ground that you can cover. And you've got an incredible support system to help you do it. I highly recommend you take advantage of that. Okay, Clarence says we have to get beyond friends and family to be successful. Okay. Eric says pure talent. Okay, so this is what you see in the person that you're managing. Pure talent. I've known him for a good 10 years. We've met with Epic, Republic, and Atlantic. The talent is real, okay? And we've made a lot of things happen. We've got him on you've got him on a lot of morning shows. I think that's what you're saying. To get the buzz out. So many things are happening. You're the type of person to do everything 110% or not at all. Okay, but at the same time, my career is moving, so I feel it leaves almost no time for a moment to just be. So you definitely want to, because everybody's balance is different, right, Eric? What balances me in the moment may not be what balances you. And then taking it one step further, what balances me right now may not be what balances me tomorrow. So be creative and flexible in where your balance can come from, but honor the information you're getting. You already know something's telling you need some time to just be. So can you enroll another person that believes in his talent that can be on your team? Team helps us to scale. Having a team helps us to expand. I know that we're like super people, but in order for us to grow our businesses and our platforms, we may need to bring somebody else on that can help us to stretch in our vision. For us and for others, right? For our company, for our abilities, for what we're capable of. So is there anybody else in your life that you trust? That you can say, hey, these are some of this is my vision for this. This is my plan, right? Lay it out. These are the things you want to do. Go ahead and schedule things and have them to help you pull it off so that you can stay engaged in steering the career, but you don't have to do some of the day-to-day things that need to happen. Great book for everybody to read. Especially if you're an entrepreneur, and you probably can attribute a lot of the things that a lot of the skills that they talk about in this book for several different things. It's called the E Myth. The E stands for entrepreneur, the entrepreneur myth. Excellent book by Michael Gerber. It's a multi-million bookseller for a reason. I think it's been around since the 80s. They've done some revised editions of it. Really, really good book to take on so that you understand the role of the entrepreneur, especially from a small business perspective. Small business meaning it's probably you that's starting it from day one. It's just you, me, myself, and I. So many of us entrepreneurs started just by ourselves. Being the manager, being the visionary, being the day-to-day person, the technician, right? So how do you find the balance with those three people, those three individuals, those three roles inside of yourself? He gives a great story around this young lady who owned a bakery so that he could pull you into the visualization of it all. You know, you can kind of feel the story as it unfolds, and you can put yourself in position of the young lady that owns the bakery, and you can start to understand how to build a business from the ground up, even when you're by yourself. And this will help you to stretch in how you enroll people, possibly to help you to play out your vision so that you don't have all of it on your shoulders. And just to remember what each role is doing, right? In contributing to the big picture. Check it out. The E-Myth by Michael Gerber. Really, really good book, you guys. Okay. Eric, let me know if I kind of touched on it. I think you probably need to bring somebody on board to help you to implement the vision. Take some of the responsibilities off your hand. Where you can probably benefit is to plan ahead, put things on a schedule, and then give it to that person to help them take some of the smaller steps. But you continue to be the entrepreneur, the visionary about it, right? Not to say the entrepreneurs and everything else, but the part of the entrepreneur that holds the vision. Okay. Shanika, I'm working on my next project now. No days off. Bless up. Bianca's in. No days off. Eric says, so I believe in the project 1000%, but how do you keep a good space of peace in the middle of the madness? Also, what are you doing to manage yourself every day? So you guys know how big I am on winning the morning. Who won the morning today? And what do I mean by win the morning? What did you do when you woke up? When you turned over, what did you do? Did you wake up and say thank you and go into gratitude? Or did you wake up and go into prayer? Or did you wake up and read your devotional? Did you wake up and start journaling or blogging about what you want to do with your day or your goals? Or did you wake up and pick up your phone and look at social media? Did you wake up and pick up your phone and check your email? Did you wake up and pick up your phone and check your text messages? How did you start your day? That is such a big, big win for us. Because not only does it set us up to focus on what we desire to create, but it also psychologically makes us stronger when we exercise control over our actions and behavior. When you know that you're not a slave to your phone, it means something psychologically. When you know that you're not a slave to social media or a slave to checking your text message, or you can check that impulse when it comes in, because everybody gets that impulse, especially if you've been having some dings and blings come in throughout the night or in the morning. But if you say, nope, I got to focus on me first prayer, or first gratitude, or first meditation. Put yourself a routine for success together. And make sure that you at least start your days with a routine for success. For me, a lot of you know what it is, but just in case we got some new people in the chat, I wake up, I go into gratitude. There's sometimes that social media or some text messages have shot me in the pinky toe and got me when I woke up, and I was like, dang, I didn't want to start my morning like that. You feel me? But the majority of the times I'm on it. I'm like, nope. Thank you, God, for opening my eyes. Thank you for another opportunity to breathe. Thank you that the day has started. Thank you that I got my mental faculty in place. Thank you that my bed was comfortable enough for me to sleep in it. Thank you that I have the opportunity to say thank you again. I mean, I just be thanking whatever. I go into gratitude, and then I spend the next 20 minutes in a meditation. I learned how to meditate, Vedic meditation. It really helps me because to me, it's like it teaches you to embrace everything that's happening around you. You know what I mean? It's not trying to shut everything off or please stop all your thoughts, things that are just kind of unrealistic for the layperson. I mean, we've got constant thoughts. Okay, well, what if I watch them like passing cars? What if I just embraced that I have a lot of thoughts, but I didn't put any judgment on that? You might get a chance to see what's really going on in your psychology. You know, and then you learn to just kind of calm and quiet. And sometimes each day your meditations are different, but that's life, right? So just learning to get still is very powerful. Learning to be with yourself, very powerful. And then I go into 20 minutes of visualization. Where am I going? What do I want to create? Who do I want to see? How can I get into the feeling of it and see it and claim it and believe it? You know? So what's your morning routine look like, you guys? No days off. Aisha says, let's go. We got work to do. 2 weeks, no days off. Beautiful. I see all these no days off stuff. No days off. Boom, baby. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the conversation. Morning Talks with Ro. Let's do this, Shanika. No days off. All right, you guys. That's right. Enroll each other. In order to grow, we must be willing to listen. Bless up. How much can we learn from just listening? If we're not so committed to having something to say or to responding with a knee-jerk reaction to things, if we just listen, how much would we learn about what's in front of us, a situation, whatever? Beverly says, catch you all later. My Ugandan princess has college orientation today. Awesome. Beverly, have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining the conversation. Hey, Suzette. Crystal says, at work, adding to and switching up the order of my goals, working on being consistent. Bless up. No days off. Okay. 100% right. Oh, you're welcome, Eric. Very kind of you. I can relate, being my own agent, manager, and publicist. Hello. E-Myth, looking that up. Please look up the E-Myth, you guys, by Michael Gerber. I made coffee and checked your emails. Okay, so there it is. Eric, be careful checking into other people's agendas first. And if you really want to get gangsta about it, only schedule certain times in the day that you'll allow yourself to check emails if they're constantly coming in. Because that means that so many people are getting the opportunity to pull your attention and focus. And it's not in your will. You're allowing it to create your will, to take your will, you know? Definitely start your morning empowered and on your vision first. Hey, Taz. Thank you, Taz. You go to sleep and wake up in gratitude. Bless up, Shanika. I'm going to the Indiana Black Expo on how to create and manage small business. Good for you, Philip. Somebody's got something in place. I'm going on July 9th to Coach Roa is going to take things to the next level on July 9th. I have my business coach is doing a seminar. There are people coming from all over the world just to sit in for about 4 or 5 hours together in a think tank. And we're about to go to the next level. Wow. I'm not sitting on my laurels either, y'all. I know that in order to scale business, meaning grow it to the next level, I got to get the knowledge. I got to sit around other people who are doing it. And then I got to come up with a new plan. I got to come up with the next plan. What's the next plan, you guys? Okay. Hey, Roz, I love you. Suzette says, I started my day with gratitude and intentioned to let the first thing I ate was positive social media. Bless up. Suzette is another fantastic coach. Suzette, would you say that you're a relationship coach? Another fantastic coach and wonderful woman. Philip says, you are inspirational and motivational. Bless up. Thank you, Philip. Eric says, amen. I thank God all day throughout my day. It's just natural. Understanding that I live a very blessed and grand life, despite being on the constant go, and maybe not always getting adequate mental rest. I'm fully aware of the blessings around me. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, visualizing and seeing it. Mama's watching. Hi, Mama. Y'all, shout out to my mom. Can y'all say, hey, Mama Bennett? My mom's watching this morning. I don't think she's ever caught one of my lives. That's kind of cool. Hey, Mama. Eric says, wow, that's deep. Be careful of checking into other people's agenda. All day. All right. Suzette says, be careful of checking into other people's agendas first. That's rich. Awesome. I love y'all music. Thank you, James. Okay. Robert says, I am grateful for the good and bad things in life. It is all good as long as I learn from all of it. Staying motivated for life is key. Our ability to change is our greatest gift. Speak on it, Robert. Life all by itself is good. God is good. Bless up. Robert, thank you for that. Yeah, Aisha, think tank and just going to absorb amazing information. Be present, right? I said it when we worked on the Men Cry in the Dark tour, and I'm saying it now. You are awesome. This tidbit of knowledge is awesome. Loving these morning talks you do. Thank you for the feedback, Robert, and thank you so much for that beautiful compliment. Suzette says she is a relationship coach. Check out Suzette's work, you guys. If you are looking, especially if you're single and also if you're hitched, because, you know, Suzette, I want to say something to you. Years ago, Suzette, it was in 2014. I don't think I'll forget this. I remember putting up at the end of the year, I said, put 5 words into the thread below and sum up 2014. She said, found true love at 50. That was so inspirational to me, because so many people have been boxed in by the idea of when you got to have love in your life. And some of us settle because you're afraid to mature and not have your partner just yet. And she helped you to, her statement really helped me to relax in the fact that sometimes it's not time. Sometimes we're still stretching and growing in our singleness. Sometimes whatever the case may be, she helps you to embrace right where you are. Maybe helps you to see some blind spots in yourself and in your relationships that would just get you to settle into right where you are in the moment. I loved that you said that. As you can see, it never left me. Found true love at 50. How many people out there are like plagued by their family, friends, or society telling them you got to have the love of your life by your 30s or 20s or something's wrong with you? But then is it better to also be divorced? I mean, you know, you can stretch that perspective about it, right? So what if we just did away with all of that and just got okay with right where we are, stretched in our singleness, got empowered within our singleness until we landed on that right situation? Check out Suzette, man. Hey, Chalet. Courtney said, thank you for shouting out to my mom, you guys. Robert says, I woke up praying for a friend's family as they are coping with loss. Bless up. Thank you for shouting out to my mom, everybody. Thank you so much. Bindu, you see them? Always on point, my friend. Keep sharing. Hey, Joseph, thank you. Love your... Christine wants to be an adopted daughter, Ma. You got to check Christine out. I gotta put y'all together. Okay. Thanks for the advice, Ro. You're such an amazing spirit. Thank you, Eric, for tuning in, and thank you for sharing this morning. I think you helped us all stretch. You helped me to bring out some resources that we can all take advantage of. The E-Myth being one of them. Tonight says you're such an inspiration. Thanks for these morning talks. My pleasure tonight. I hope I'm saying that right. Tania. Okay, never settle for less and be humble and graceful in life. I like that, James. Oh, Suzette, you just gave me a chill. Wow, powerful 5 words. She just helped me, didn't she help? Doesn't that help? Isn't that amazing? That really, I have chills right now on my body. Because so many of us, and this can happen not only in relationships, but just wherever you are in life. If we put these boxes around ourselves because society says you're supposed to be somewhere at a certain time and you're not there, what does that mean to your self-esteem? What does that mean to your mindset? What does that mean to what you allow yourself to create or not create because you didn't do it within that time parameter? Says who? We are a constantly evolving species of people, of mindsets. I mean, look where we are today as opposed to where even our value system was 10 years ago. Completely different. Matter of fact, a lot of it's upside down. It's on its head. What used to be not cool is cool. What was cool ain't cool. It's, you know what I mean? We are constantly evolving. We're constantly changing. Why wouldn't that be the case with ourselves? Why wouldn't that be the case in how we find a partner? Why wouldn't that be the case in the pace with which we accomplish something? Everything's changing. And can you imagine if we took that limiting belief off of everything? If we just took all the stuff off and said, it just is what it is. And if I can just find the good in right where I am, what is the good? Where's the gain in what I have right now? Where's the gain in my singleness? Where's the gain in the partner that I chose, even if I feel like I didn't make the best choice? Where's the gain in that? And if you took all the limiting beliefs off of it, what other people think you should have been doing or you should have or blah, blah, blah. If we just took all of that out of the equation, then what are you left with? And if you looked at it from the standpoint of, well, what can I gain from right where I am? How does that change the conversation? How does that change how you feel about yourself? How does that change what you learned and how you can stretch because of what you've learned? We get to choose that. We don't have to be boxed in by other people's thoughts about what we should be or where we should be. We get to choose that. Okay. Let's see. So glad this stuck with you. Yes, Suzette. I'm going to be a favorite daughter. Okay. Email, like to talk with you. All right. Suzette and Christine, make sure you guys connect. Shanika, y'all about to take me to church over here. Hello. You know this is our church on Mondays. Know your work. Be confident in what you're bringing to the table. I like that, Clarence. Lord, I never fit in any box and he wanted to put me in. I know that, Bendu. Hello. Tell Mama Bennett she has a daughter in VA too. Mommy, you got to check out Aisha. She's on Team Row. Dawn, I've decided to be a motivator for others because it holds me accountable. Beautiful. So what do you guys think of today's talk? If there's any question you want to ask me before we get out of here, be sure to do that. But I think some really good jewels came of today's talk. Wow. Some good stuff dropped out. And remember, if you want to do one-on-one sessions with me, if Morning Talks with Ro just gets the fire burning, but it doesn't, like, take things to the next level, holla at me. Go to RhonaBennett.com and look at the packages that I offer. And maybe we can do a one-on-one session. Or if you want to go on the transformational journey at Personal Power University, be my guest. It will be my honor. And I will be glad to coach you, and come and meet other people that are amazing, that have been through the program, that are going, and meet your tribe that will go through the program with you and create some lasting memories and possibly some friendships that last forever. Give yourself an incredible support system. That's what PPU is all about. It's an incredible support system. Okay, you guys, I'm about to get out of here. I'm glad that the talk helped you, James. I'm glad that it did. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you for always participating. Before I get out of here, what's our challenge for this week? Hashtag it. Is it no days off? Or is it something else that correlates with what we've... I think it should be no days off. Let's do no shoulds. I think it can be no days off. Why not? Since we are cranking the engine up even more to finish out 2018 strong, why not make it hashtag no days off? So if you're in, all right, Courtney, if you're in on this challenge and you want to chip away at your goals, even if it's as little as 10 minutes a day, you got 10 minutes, you waste 10 minutes on social media, right? So pull 15 minutes, highly recommend at least 30. If you're writing a book, sit down in front of your writing utensil for 30 minutes. Don't put any pressure on yourself though. Just endeavor to write something. And if you don't, so be it, but at least you focused for 30 minutes and you put the time in. Usually when you take the pressure off of yourself, but you just give yourself the space to create, the space to write, something will come out. And sometimes 30 minutes becomes 2 hours. Sometimes 30 minutes stays 30 minutes. But take that time and chip away at your goal every day this week, no days off. If you want to take off July 4th, you can. But I mean, me, I'm kind of gangster with it. I'll do something on July 4th. Last year, I was crazy enough to be on a 4-day fast and was on the 4th day on July 4th. I was like, why did I do that to myself? But the champion in me had to finish the fast, But this week, if you want to take the 4th off, okay. But for the other ones that have this beastie champion inside of themselves, do it, chip away, do 10 minutes on the 4th. When you wake up in the morning, start your morning right, get your morning, get your morning routine intact and do your task at that time. Chip away. If you are developing a skill and you're learning something, watch 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the video every day. If you need, if it's a hands-on thing, spend at least no less than 10, 15 minutes on it a day. I would say make your average 30 minutes, you guys. Really take some time. 30 minutes is nothing. Well, I won't say it's nothing, but it's definitely a small enough chunk of the day that it won't be too overwhelming. You can probably find it somewhere and take the time and give to yourself. Give to your vision. Give to your future. Create your future. Okay. Who's in? Hashtag no days off. Takesha's in. Suzette is in. James is in. Christine is in. Shanika, Tania. Beautiful. I know Shirley's in. Brilliant. Brilliant. And I'm going to say it. Hashtag no days off. Coach Ro is in. Every day this week, I will be chipping away at my goal of becoming an even better coach. Of creating the next level for Personal Power University, as well as the things that I can offer to you as Coach Ro. Thank you for tuning in this morning to Morning Talks with Ro. Until next time, everybody.